Look at this. Just look at this photo for a second. This is 11201 Chalon Road, Bel Air. $400 million. dollars. 400 million. That number sounds insane until you actually see what you're getting. And today we're going through every single frame of this estate together.
Now check out this driveway shot. Palm trees flanking both sides, precision-trimmed hedges, that cobblestone mosaic approach, and the mansion framed perfectly at the end. This isn't a home. This is a statement. Architect Peter Marino spent nearly a decade crafting this masterpiece, 70,000 square feet across multiple structures, sitting on a flat 8-acre promontory in the hills of Bel Air. And look at this aerial. You can see the entire estate from above. The cascading reflecting pools lit in turquoise, the main pool, the guest house to the right. It's a compound. It looks like a small Italian village dropped into the hills of Los Angeles. And the views? From downtown all the way to the Pacific Ocean. We're going to talk about a lot of details in this video, so stay with us, because this one is unlike anything we have ever seen. Now let's start at the beginning. This driveway photo, the symmetry is extraordinary. Two perfect rows of mature Canary Island, date palms, a single sculptural planting in the center median, and the house emerging at the far end with that ornate Baroque Mediterranean facade. Every element in this frame was intentional. This is called arrival choreography, and Peter Marino absolutely nailed it. Now look at this facade close-up. That carved stone central portal, the arched entryway, the ornamental cartouche above the balcony, the terracotta barrel tile roof. This is Mediterranean architecture executed at the very highest level. The stone detailing on that central pavilion alone looks like it belongs on a building in Florence or Seville. And this is the entry portico. Now this is one of my favorite photos in the entire set. Look at this stone archway. That pendulous wrought iron lantern, the hand-laid marble diamond pattern floors visible through the arch, and straight ahead you see a colorful glass sculpture inside the foyer. This single frame tells you everything about the level of craftsmanship here. Now here's the grand staircase, and it is spectacular. Hand-forged wrought iron balustrade with floral motifs, a sweeping marble handrail, and above it, look at that gilded coffered ceiling and the period chandelier. The walls are lined with hand-painted Portuguese azulejo tile panels. This staircase is the architectural spine of the entire home. Let's look at this interior gallery corridor now. Consecutive limestone arches creating a tunnel of light, hand-laid geometric marble floors, museum-quality stone sculpture displayed in a dedicated niche, and those green patinated lanterns overhead. This is how you connect rooms in a $400 million estate. Not a hallway, a gallery. Now look at this. Look at that room. Take a look at that room. The layered, sculptural wooden ceiling, those stacked horizontal planks that create this extraordinary three-dimensional surface blends seamlessly with the glass walls overlooking the palm trees. And the artworks. The walls seem to feature Warhol-style pieces, that famous Mona Lisa silkscreen series in the triptych portrait panel. This is a living room that also serves as a private museum. And here's another incredible seating room. Completely different in character. Rustic reclaimed timber beam ceilings paired with that sculptural Sputnik chandelier. Cream upholstery, damask print cushions, and fresh magenta blooms on the coffee table. This room has warmth and intimacy that balances the grandeur of the rest of the estate perfectly. Now this is one of the most unique rooms in the entire property. Look at this Moorish-inspired pavilion, an octagonal hand-carved wood ceiling soaring overhead. Arched portals framing carved hardwood shutters, a cascading chandelier of multicolored hand-blown glass lanterns, and the seating, all low, kilim, and cat-printed pieces arranged around the room. This space has its own atmosphere. You feel like you've been transported to Marrakech or Andalusia. This tile work, look at this. Every wall panel is hand-painted Moorish mosaic tile, floor to ceiling. That massive mirror over the fireplace, framed entirely in the same intricate geometric pattern. And here's a detail I love. There is a vintage motorcycle parked right in this room. That's personality. That's character. The owner of this estate is clearly a serious collector. And look through here. Another room with more tile, a hand-carved Syrian armoire, Moroccan pendant lanterns. These spaces flow into each other seamlessly. Now look at this outdoor dining pavilion, and this is breathtaking. Look up at that hand-painted mosaic dome ceiling, the geometric star pattern, the cobalt blue accent tiles, the antique brass chandelier dripping with blue glass beads hanging from the center. Below it, a 16 to 18 seat stone dining table, rattan chairs, and outside those limestone columns, miles of manicured garden. This is where dinner parties become legends. Now the kitchen. Bespoke oak cabinetry running floor to ceiling, antique blackened hardware, and that absolutely luminous Kalikata marble island. Look at those veins. The curved bay window wall brings an extraordinary natural light, and the views beyond those black steel casement windows are of the sculpted cypress gardens. This is a kitchen where you actually want to spend time. And then there's this. Stop everything. This is the butler's pantry, and it is entirely clad in hand-hammered antique brass. Every panel, every cabinet door, every surface. Moorish arched portals framing access to the service areas. That patinated brass lantern overhead. This is the kind of detail that takes months to fabricate and that you simply cannot replicate at any price today. Extraordinary. Let's look at the guest suites now. Look at this, that deep crimson velvet headboard against the warm gold grass cloth walls, the period chandelier, the French parquet floors, and a marble fireplace in the corner. Every single bedroom in this estate reads like a five-star hotel suite. And here's another one. Green, geometric Moroccan star tile wainscoting all the way around, original landscape paintings on the walls, and those gorgeous black steel criddle windows looking out to the gardens. And this sitting room adjoining one of the bedroom suites. Look at that Warhol Flowers canvas. That pop of color against the warm, neutral palette is just stunning. Now look at the bathroom for this suite. From floor to ceiling, a custom hand-painted green and white geometric tile, completely wrapping the room. The soaking tub is set into a tiled platform, gold fixtures throughout, matching vanities on both sides. This is bathroom design at a museum level. But then there's the primary bathroom. And this is in a category of its own. Look at that ceiling, a full plastered dome with painted coffered detail. A hand-painted landscape mural tile panel covering an entire wall. You see rolling hills, cypress trees, Italian countryside. And hanging from that dome, a hand-blown Murano glass chandelier in blues and greens. The freestanding soaking tub is set on a checkered marble floor. The mirrored vanity cabinetry is entirely custom. This bathroom is bigger than most people's apartments.
Now here's one more room that I cannot stop looking at. This Moroccan blue sitting room. Those deep cobalt walls, the carved wood vaulted ceiling, traditional Persian carpet, antique Syrian inlaid furniture, and large format Orientalist oil paintings lining the walls. This room has more atmosphere than most entire homes. And the brass anteroom connecting to it? Look at the scale of that craftsmanship. Every surface is hand-worked metal. A decade of construction makes total sense when you see rooms like this.
Now this is where this estate truly separates itself from anything else in Los Angeles. Look at this photo. This is the heated indoor pool, and it is inside a fully enclosed Moroccan pavilion. Hand-glazed ceramic tile columns, a coffered glass ceiling flooding the space with light, Moroccan lanterns glowing warm overhead, and reclining loungers on the pool deck. This is not a pool, this is a private hammam palace.
And if all of that wasn't enough, there is a full professional beauty salon inside this estate. Look at this. 3 pedicure stations with hydraulic chairs, wall-to-wall illuminated vanity mirrors, dedicated nail stations. This isn't a room with a mirror and a chair. This is a functioning, professional-grade beauty salon on a private residential property. At this level, you don't go to the spa. The spa comes to you, and it's already here.
Look at this home theater, tiered leather recliner seating, gorgeous tan leather with wooden armrests, an enormous screen, and the room is completely paneled in carved dark wood with Moroccan lantern pendants. And on the screen, Casablanca, the classic. This theater has the ambiance of a 1930s picture palace. I would watch every movie here if I could.
Now here's the family room. Look at the scale of this sectional seating arrangement. Those Nelson bubble pendant lights overhead. And on the walls? Bold contemporary artworks mixed with world-class pieces. And here's the secondary lounge, another Warhol Flowers canvas in this one, vibrant and joyful against the warm white walls. The art throughout this estate, there must be tens of millions of dollars worth on the walls alone.
And the recreation amenities just keep coming. Look at this tennis court, regulation full court with a dedicated courtside pavilion and matching terracotta roof. But here's what makes this one unforgettable. Look at the backdrop. Century City, the entire west side skyline, and on a clear day, all the way to the ocean. There is no tennis court in Los Angeles with a view like this. This is extraordinary.
Now let's talk about the outdoor spaces. And this is where you need to stop scrolling for a moment. Look at this infinity pool photo. The water edge disappears into the cityscape below. Century City, the Wilshire Corridor, and beyond that, the Pacific Ocean. That soft pink dusk sky. This view is the most unobstructed, most expansive view from a private residence anywhere in the western United States. From this pool, you can see the entire Los Angeles basin.
And look at this pool terrace at golden hour. Rows of perfectly arranged loungers, a pergola with hanging lanterns, and that endless horizon beyond. Now this aerial view, taken from the balcony above, you can see how the pool, the formal lawn, and the grove of canary date palms create this incredible formal garden axis. It looks like the gardens of a Mediterranean palace. Look at this garden fountain. Polished travertine, an octagonal basin, clipped boxwood spheres arranged in perfect symmetry around it, and the columned pavilion behind. And here's the water staircase, multiple terraced reflecting pools, cascading down through the olive tree garden. The entire axis framed with manicured boxwood. This garden alone could be a destination in its own right.
Look at this rose terrace, the wrought iron gazebo wrapped in climbing white roses, the square boxwood parterre, the carved stone balustrade terrace railing overlooking the canyon and the hills beyond. And this upper terrace, the Tuscan cypress trees in tall terracotta pots, golden wicker furniture, and that canyon view behind. These aren't just outdoor spaces, they're rooms without walls. Now let's zoom out and look at the full scale of this property. Look at this aerial. Top left is the main residence. To the right is the guest house complex with its own infinity pool and separate grounds. And up top, the full regulation tennis court with its own courtside pavilion. This is a 7-acre compound. The guest house alone would be considered a trophy property in any neighborhood in Los Angeles.
The guest house interiors are equally spectacular. Look at this sitting room, bleached wood paneling, floral drapes, custom seating. In this secondary space, a full backgammon table set up by tall steel frame glass doors opening directly to the terrace and gardens beyond. Every detail in the guest accommodation mirrors the quality of the main house. So there it is, 11201 Shallon Road, Bel Air. The crown jewel of Los Angeles, 70,000 square feet, 39 bedrooms, 59 bathrooms, an 8-acre promontory with unobstructed views from downtown to the Pacific, a heated indoor Moroccan pool, an outdoor garden pool, a guest house, a tennis court, a private spa, a beauty salon, a cinema, and world-class art displayed across every inch of the property. Listed at $400,000. Now, Peter Marino spent nearly a decade on this. And looking at every single frame of this property, you can absolutely understand why. I've toured hundreds of homes. I've never seen anything like this. This is not just the most expensive home in the western United States. It might be the most extraordinary private residence I have ever seen. And I am just looking at photos. I can only imagine what it feels like to actually walk through it.